Hey guys, I know I'm a couple of days late to the party on this. I got an email a couple days ago. What does it say? Important updates to the YouTube Partner Program. Basically, I can sum this up in the very beginning. Under new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, Gunfox USA, is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. Of course, when I got that, I was right before bed. It was a pretty upsetting day. I got a number of upsetting emails. The first one really kicked things off. I'm not even going to get into it, but yeah, as I'm going to bed, already an upsetting day, I get one more upsetting email. It's like, now I'm losing monetization again. Anyways, now it's a substantially higher requirement. And YouTube claims that this is to protect the income of their thriving channels, which, come on, we all know this is bullshit. They're doing this to appease their advertisers or their shareholders or whatever. It's not like I said appetizers, whatever. This is actually take two. My voice is a little shot. I just streamed for an hour. But anyways, I looked on when I went to that page, I looked at scroll down to the comments, and I saw a bunch of comments that were basically like the whole first page was like sub for sub bullshit. I haven't seen that shit since 2007. And that's like the last time I remember seeing that sub for sub shit. I remember seeing that on my video comments, and I'm just like, no. It's like, I don't want to fucking sub to your channel. But anyways, it's like, how much money were you making under 1,000 subscribers that it's a big deal for you to hit that 1,000 sub threshold? And are you actually getting 1,000 viewing hours? Let me show you my own stats that I wrote down. All right, in 2016, which was the year I got on YouTube gaming, now doing YouTube gaming and Twitch, for the record. But yeah, that year, 2016, I did a lot of networking. I did a lot of streams together with other far more popular streamers. But anyways, I had a total of 500 viewing hours in 2016. I thought it was a lot more because they show you in minutes. But when you convert it to hours, it's a lot less. Yeah, 500 hours for that year, and like 100 subs. But anyways, I made $2.48. And 2016, where I really dropped the ball, I did not stream at all over the summer due to my job. Had 170 viewing hours, and I don't even think I made 50 cents. So, you guys doing the sub for sub shit, how much money are you making off ad revenue? That it's really important. Now, on the other hand, I made $100 in 2016 off of donations. Some of it was just generous people doing larger, but most of it was just $1 here and there. As in the beginning of YouTube gaming, it was easy to get subs, and it wasn't too difficult to get donations. It was, as long as you weren't a prick about it. I don't know. I'm way out of the scene, but yeah, $500 and $2.48. Now, on the other hand, I do know a number of people that are just over that threshold that have not been affected by this. And initially, I misread it and thought it was 1,000 subs in 12 months. And as a lot of people know, after you hit that 1,000 sub threshold, you do kind of stagnate a bit. That's when it's primarily going to be your true fans sticking around, and it's going to be a little hard to grow. You got to work at it. I've seen a lot of people that didn't work at it, and they kind of lingered right around like 1,100 subs, and eventually just gave up. And shit happens. But anyways, yeah, 4,000 viewing hours. From what they told me, they made like 100 in the course of a year. They all made around $100 in ad revenue. On the other hand, I know one person made, I think, around 1,000 in donations. So yeah, for the most part, if you're making any money, it's probably direct from your viewers, not ad revenue. And quite frankly, I'm almost relieved. Like the first time I was demonetized just a few months ago, I'm like, I don't have to annoy the shit out of my viewers. And I mean, maybe I could break 1,000 subs this year. I'd like to. But quite frankly, that I mentioned in this take, the whole, after the adpocalypse, a lot of people, particularly people, the gaming channels, the airsoft channels, the gun channels, the politically conservative channels, anyone Google deemed controversial, i.e. people they don't agree with, got like reduced monetization. I got lucky. I only had 2 videos reduced to partial monetization. The first one was from like 2012. It was on me talking about the Westboro Baptist Church, which, okay, yeah, I can see that being controversial, even though I didn't really say anything offensive. All I said was, hey guys, we shouldn't be like beating these people up because they have a right to free speech. If they were inciting violence, that's another thing, and they might have been. I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, I actually had a peaceful message, yet I don't know, it tripped their algorithms just because I guess it had Westboro Baptist Church in the title. And the other video that got partially monetized right off the bat was I did a gameplay video or a live stream on Ruiner, the game Ruiner, which was kind of advertised as this ultra-violent game. It's really not. It's actually a very artistic game. It's pretty well written. Just honestly one of the best games to come out of 2017, yet right off the bat it gets reduced monetization. Not suitable for all advertisers yet. Like all these videos I got on Brutal Doom, Grand Theft Auto, I mean, it's like, get the fuck out of here. Really? And then what about all like airsoft channels? Really? I highly doubt this is to appease the advertisers. I'm sure all this shit, because they actually have advertisers, like I see commercials on YouTube for like gun holsters and the NRA and like, other things associated with conservative blah 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 whatever. Excuse me, this is what happens when I run out of water to drink. But anyways, yeah, there's still plenty of advertisers out there for us. Why do we need to have reduced monetization? And, the whole algorithm is a black box, so we don't know exactly what trips reduce monetization. We don't know what upsets YouTube. And after the adpocalypse, a lot of successful channels, basically part-time YouTubers I was aware of, all got reduced monetization, especially gamers. One of my favorite channels, The Main Man Sui. The entirety of his channel got reduced monetization. Now I can understand like his main like stream replays where he says fuck a lot and blah blah, all that shit. But his combo videos that were completely clean, the pain videos that were just like him defeating opponents, no dialogue and not him talking whatsoever. I'm like, the channel itself is flagged. The same thing happens with a lot of the gun channels. They get flagged and everything gets reduced monetization without being told why. Even though the people that are going to be watching those channels are not going to find it controversial. The people that don't like that shit just aren't going to watch it. I truly do not believe their advertisers give a shit about that content. I'm like, really? Like, guns? Like, come on. That 1911 courtesy of China. It's my cyberpunk pistol. If you ever played Techno Babylon, which might stream that at some point. Anyways, yeah, all my favorite channels, reduced monetization. And interestingly, every single one of those channels I watch, I only watch a few channels. I just don't look for new channels. I know that sucks. And I'll tell you why. I hate to be that guy. But yeah, I watch a handful of channels: Forgotten Weapons, The Main Man Sui, In Range TV, Military Arms Channel, Mostly like guns and Tekken. That's my thing on YouTube. I want to watch Tekken fights and guns. I used to watch a couple of. There was a guy at BZ Plasma. He used to play Doom a lot. I loved watching him. He doesn't do Doom anymore, so I don't watch. So I understand why I lost my target audience, because I started playing different games, and so they stopped watching me. But I'll tell you a little story. I used to make this was in the 2000s, around 2007 to 2009. I used to make between like 30 and $70 a month blogging about games. What happened in the 2000s? This happened like probably before I got even into blogging in 2005. Google kept changing their search algorithms basically to favor large corporate websites. And it got really bad at the turn of the decade. And I saw it firsthand. I experienced it. Because I got like dick for reviews. And the way they claimed it was like websites that constantly add new content would be favored. Well, this turned out to be websites like Amazon.com. I remember my Votech teacher in 2005 saying, Google any book that's still in print. The first things that will come up are Barnes & Noble and Amazon.com, the two biggest booksellers. Because, of course, they're going to have the most content, but recent and relevant book reviews and the like, those aren't, you're lucky if they're on the first page. YouTube wants to make their sponsored content, their paid content shows up first. And I'm sure YouTube is going the same way, if it's not already there, that the small channels, organic discoverability is going to be next to impossible with similar algorithmic mechanisms in place. I mean, the advantage with gaming is you could play a smaller game like Doom or something, although, trust me, if you're playing classic games, you are better off on Twitch. Although I'm having good luck with role-playing games, FYI. Now if you're small, so you're already not favored. And I noticed this big time on YouTube when like large channels would come on, it's hard to get anybody seeing your stuff. Now, what's going to happen when you're also flagged for controversial content? Is anyone going to discover you? That's how it is with the gun channels at the moment. Like, you are not going to get organic discovery unless someone's already looking up that content or someone's already have subscribed to you. You're not going to see new gun content. Now, that hasn't been my experience because I've been looking up that shit for years. But now what's going to happen if you have controversial game content, like you're playing violent video games like Ruiner or something like that, games Google has flagged as controversial? Are you going to suddenly not be discovered? I don't like the way things are going. I look at like Twitch. Twitch is really straightforward with their advertising, with their monetization. It's like, all right, here's the threshold. And they've been making it easier and easier for the smaller channels to get there. Now it's like 50 followers and just 3 active viewers, which, especially if you're on a stream team, that's not hard to get. Of course, I'm struggling to average 1, but I'm just getting back into Twitch. I just started dual streaming, and as soon as I get that affiliate status on Twitch, I'm going all in with Twitch on the live side of things. I'm still upload to YouTube because there's really no alternative. The only other website, and it's funny, as almost like anti-gaming they're becoming with their monetization policy, is there are other video hosting websites that are far less game friendly. Vimeo is a great example. In these small business circles I work with, we use Vimeo a lot, either to show off our services or to upload meetings to. Vimeo has a lot of advantages. It's YouTube, I guess, is more for content creators these days. I think for business applications, there are superior services. But I'm wondering how much YouTube is just going to continue to cater towards these large channels. Because, I'm sorry, 4,000 viewing channels, I mean, yeah, I guess it is how YouTube has described it. You are a thriving channel. And that's what you have to be. You have to be thriving. You can't be like the little guy. You can't be like just below the threshold. But like I said, with the whole sub for sub thing, how much money are you really making? And especially the YouTube gaming. I mean, can you, if you need the money, can you open up a Patreon? Can you provide incentives for people to donate onto your channel? Can you consider alternative platforms that make it easier for you to get those donations? Like the whole, what was it, bits things on Twitch now? I mean, that was put in, if you really look at it, that is in place specifically for the streamers to help them make more money, the whole bits thing. Wow, that missile almost got me there. Anyways, so I'm watching my video over here. That's some unreleased, that is like an unreleased video cast I did with, I'm not going to say who. I recorded a bunch of episodes for this video series, and then he put like one episode up. That was it. I think we filmed like 6. Anyways, this is a disorganized rant. The only thing I wrote down were my numbers, and this is take 2, so I don't even remember what I said in the first half. But anyway, since I figured a lot of you guys viewing this are not going to be my regular viewers, let me know what you think about the whole thing. And I know a lot of people are going to be assholes and put, sub for sub in the comment sections. Go ahead, I encourage it. But I'm not going to sub you unless you've got cool like Tekken or gun content on your YouTube page. But let me know what you think. And if you want to give me any numbers, cool, because I'd be curious to know what people are actually making right below that threshold. I know I'm not a good example because I'm not even at 150 subs, and like literally every time I stream, I lose subscribers. I guess because I'm an asshole. I don't know. But once again, like with the whole 10,000 views things, once again, I feel relieved to not have the monetization because it doesn't sound like it, but the last few months, I've been guilty of self-censorship just so I didn't get that reduced monetization. And I didn't want to have my search results squandered, but, if monetization isn't even a factor, like, shit, I'll just say fuck more. And other things I like to say. I say a lot when I'm playing video games, like, sometimes I just spew profanity at my enemies. Or I say, certain, Afro-American English phrases that piss people off when I say them because I'm white. I don't know why. But yeah, if you've ever seen my live content, yeah, I have a lot of streamers, when I stream with them, they'd be like, yo, don't say this, don't say that. I'm like, okay, I'm not a dick, but come on, man, like, grow a pair. Twitch doesn't give a fuck. YouTube, I don't know. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd appreciate it. If you made it this far in this rant video, I appreciate it. I'm probably going to do more vlogs in the future, even though I hate Google. If you know of a cool alternative to YouTube, please let me know. Because I've looked, I have not seen it. I applied to blip.tv years ago, and with all the shit that's on there, they didn't take my video series. I know, I'm aware of Full 30, which unfortunately does not have the infrastructure to allow a nobody onto their platform. This is the one example, the one thing that's good for YouTube is, if you're a nobody, they'll let you upload YouTubes. But at that point, it's a service that you would otherwise pay for to have your videos hosted. It's almost like YouTube is saying, you're not a content creator until you can make us money. You're a nobody. Until you hit those 1,000 subs, 4,000 viewers, you're a fucking nobody. Those are my thoughts.